Hello, dear friends. Welcome to my channel In-Depth Analysis with Nitish. So, in this video, in this live stream, I'm going to discuss about the preview of England versus Pakistan, the ongoing series, the third ODI, and should be the most important ODI for Pakistan team as they want to avoid the whitewash against the very young and the very new English side because they have lost the series the last match they have lost the game by 52 runs and thus they lost the series, and this was very disappointing match for Pakistan cricket team. And let us hope that Pakistan will win this game, and which will happen tomorrow, and definitely salvage some pride from this particular game. And the next topic I'm going to discuss about preview of West Indies versus Australia, the third T20I, and in that particular game, West Indies is just having giving a very tough time for Australian teams, and they are looking to win the five T20I series against by winning tomorrow the third T20I. I think that game will also be played at Islet and at St. Lucia. So I'll be here for few minutes. I'll be doing very short videos. If you want to join, I will take one or two guests here. Please join my channel In-Depth Analysis with Nitish. In this video, I'm going to discuss about the preview of both the games. One is ODI game and the another one is T20I between West Indies and Australia. Both teams are equally balanced. I should say that West Indies team this current lot is slightly ahead of the Australian team. See, this is a very good scenario of international games because each and every team is now being tested before the major tournament like T20 World Cup, because playing a weaker side is going to harm the team, the top team. I think the middle tier team also. So Pakistan need to. I'm talking with respect to Pakistan only. Pakistan cricket team need to look at their middle order batsmen, and in fact the whole batting lineup. Who what is the role of their batsmen? I think they need to settle Misbah and company need to think about that, because winning against South Africans weaker team and after winning against Zimbabwe is not going to help them any. Sorry, is not going to help them a lot. Anybody here? Let me see. Please join my channel. Please join my videos. I'm live here. I'm doing it because tomorrow is very important game and I have got time only. This moment only I am getting the time, so I'm live for you cricket fans. Please join wherever you are in the around the world. If you're a cricket lover, please join and share your views. I will share my views to you so towards the cricket match happening around the world tomorrow. I think it is going to be the very good game for England also. I would still think Pakistan can still come back, because they have showed some fight in the last game, especially in the late order batsman. I think who is the batsman. South Sakil has got brilliant half century, 55 from 70 odd deliveries in just his second ODI, and he should be sensational for Pakistan cricket team, and he can do wonders for Pakistan cricket team in the upcoming future. But first of all, they need to settle team. I think there are only three or four players who are in the current setup of Pakistan cricket team who can who are good for international level. For me, Babar Azam, Muhammad Rizwan, Fakar Zaman, Hassan Ali, and yesterday we have seen day before yesterday we have seen in the last game South Sakil looked a very solid batsman. I think He's solid in his approach. He plays the singles. He does not bother about the situation. Just he looked calm at the crease. That's what needed in the international cricket. The pressure situation. If you are calm, then you are going to handle those pressure situation. The best example is MS Dhoni is one such example, and after that Virat Kohli and all that. So to play like Virat Kohli, the great batsman in the modern era of international cricket, Pakistan, Babar Azam need to learn from him, because Babar Azam, comparing Babar Azam always with Virat Kohli is not going to help the cause, because Babar Azam is a different type of player. He is in a different league. For Pakistan cricket, he is best batsman. But around the world, I think he is very tentative toward the ball, which is pitching on the fourth or fifth stump. He is very tentative and he looks very weak in the against the swinging deliveries, the ball with swinging and seaming deliveries. While he needs to adjust. Tomorrow, the game is going to happen at in Birmingham. I I think it's going to happen in Edgbaston with almost 20,000 crowds capacity. It's expected to be the full house there at Edgbaston. But I think Pakistan cricket team need to look at their strength and weakness and then place the team. I think playing such a horses for courses I'm talking about. If you're playing, I think they will replace one or two players. I think they will replace definitely. Uh, Who's that all-rounder I'm talking about? Fahim Asram. Fahim Asram looks out of touch since I think from the last 8 to 10 games, only one or two games he has won with the bat against weak opposition, weak bowling attack. I think Fahim Asraf is not going to play tomorrow. I think they should make few changes more. I think they should play as expected Mohammad Nawaz, the left arm spinner, and he can also bat a bit. So Pakistan and England is going to be have a very good game tomorrow, and the next game I'm talking about, that West Indies versus Australia. So West Indies are having upper hand at this moment of time, and they are looking very solid team. I think, in my opinion, West Indies will win this series 4-1. It's not looking that 3-2 is uh, not going to be done by the Australians, because they are playing such a they don't have players. The players who were regular in the team, I think they have not came there. They have not went with the players in West Indies. I think they have taken their personal issues, because they have taken the rest due to their personal issues. I won't be talking about that. But West Indies looking very strong and very deadly team for any other team, international team. So please subscribe to my channel. Please like the videos, and please uh, please share your views in the comment box. If you're not willing to join this session with me, I will be here for another 10 to 15 minutes, then I'll leave, because it's already 11:25:26. So West Indies is a very good, they have got a very good group of players. If anybody wants to join, let me see. I've given the links in the description box. Please join. Okay, what I was talking about, for take the yesterday game also, Bangladesh versus Zimbabwe. We were knowing that Bangladesh is going to win this test, but Zimbabwe is improving day by day, as they have dragged the game to the fifth day, and they have not lost the game very easily. Taskeen Ahmed once again, when after he returns from, I think, from 1 or 2 years afterwards, he has returned to the side. He is looking very different bowler. He has gained the pace of his, and now he is looking to take the wicket. So he has bowled tremendously well in this particular test match, and now going to be the X factor for our Bangladesh cricket team in all the formats. Sakibul has Hassan, as always, he is the number one all-rounder for Bangladesh cricket team, and I would rank him still the top five, top six all-rounders of the world, around the world. So West Indies have got the bowlers. West Indies have got the West Indies have got the batsmen to fight against big teams for the win. I think they have got the lot. They have got the group of players. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me see. Anybody wants to come? One has somebody I think is here. Okay, he's not visible in the window. So uh, I'm talking about tomorrow's game. You cannot see this is the international modern cricket. See, I have I have separated two leagues of players. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma. These are the I have say Kane Williamson, Steve Smith, Joe Root. They are definitely the top four or Fab Four of cricket. But he looked a player who plays for his runs. Let me tell you, he looks a player who plays for his runs. See, in the last time when he got a very slowly 50, very slow 50, I think almost 90 or 100 strike rate about. He's getting the strike. He has got the strike rate of 100 and there so about. He was dropped from the ranking of T20Is because strike rate also matters in the ranking of T20Is. But in ODIs, no doubt he can play his own game. He can he can make his own run as much as he can, but playing for the team is also important. Virat Kohli, in fact Sachin Tendulkar, when we go back, Brian Lara, when we go back for his team only, Inzamamul Haq and all that, they have Muhammad Yusuf. They never played for himself. They have always played for his team. So these are the different leagues of players. You cannot compare. Babar Azam. See, Babar Azam is exposed to against a new bowler who is new to international cricket, Sakib Mahmood. He just bowled up the stumps, up the pitch, and the ball swung, and in the first ODI he was got out in the slips, and in the second ODI the ball, the inward movement of the ball, and he was plumb LBW. This was so movement of the ball really troubling Babar Azam a lot more than the other batsmen, I think. See, Fakhar Zaman has played those 45, 46 balls very clearly, but he played very bad shot after playing those dot deliveries, and he was caught out. I think he left in the middle. The chase for Pakistan team, he left in the middle. He should have continued for another 15 to 20 deliveries, then things could have been easier for Fakhar Zaman. Fakhar Zaman, I think he will play for Pakistan, I think, for more matches now for I think because those hundreds and those brilliant knocks he got in the South Africa against weak bowling attacks. One was very good against strong bowling attacks, 190 plus, I think, and the next all the knocks he got against weak bowling attacks. So I think Pakistan is a fairly good team. I should not say that Pakistan is a very good team. Against this England side, they will struggle. They will struggle tomorrow, in my opinion, because I'm observing what's going on in their camp. What are the body language of the players, and when we watch on TV, we observe all these things. See, England body language looking as if they are the world. Actually, they are the world champions, but these players are not the first tier team of England. Still, they are playing like a world champion against. See. Very experienced. This Pakistan team is very experienced. Fakhar Zaman is playing for 4 years. Power Azam almost 6 to 7 years. Then you got Sadab Khan playing for 4 years. That's Pakistan is just like Sri Lankan team, where players are playing for almost 4 to 5 years and they are not performing in against big teams. However, they are performing against weaker teams, but they are not performing. So things need to be reversed from the Pakistan time, Pakistan think tank or Pakistan team, but things will never be change until or unless you will not do the hard work. You won't do the hard work. So Pakistan needs to think. On the other hand, West Indies versus South Africa, the flamboyant West Indies boys, flamboyant West Indies team players, they are all very capable of winning the game on its own. The squad which have got, I think, Andre Fletcher, one of the he is in his own. He's a match winner. Then you got Chris Gale, Kieran Pollard, Andre Russell, Nicholas Puran is the current T20. He has been appointed as he's captaining now the this West Indies team, and in his captaincy Nicholas Puran has won 2 out of 2 games for West Indies. I think West Indies, please subscribe to my channel. Anybody wants to join? Okay, one second, one second. Okay, what I was talking about West Indies versus Australia. On the other hand, Australia are just testing their players. This series, I think they thought let's test the player. They are not looking for the series win. I think they won't win the series tomorrow, but they will definitely win one game maximum. In my opinion, in my point of view, I think they will definitely win one game. Australia looking very very disintegrated team now because Daniel Christian coming from for a coming after a long time. Matthew Wade, test specialist. See, their team is not settled. I think with the Warner coming in, Steve Smith coming in, Marcus Stoinis, all these are very good players. They will come in. They will definitely gather some momentum, just like before 2019 World Cup. They were very disintegrated, but in when they came to India and they have beaten India in India by 3-2 in ODIs and 2-0 in T20. Then they got momentum and ultimately they reached semi-final in. We cannot neglect Australia because Australia is a very good team. Australia have those structure. They cannot have long transition. See, this the transition phase for Australia also. Have been losing against New Zealand series in New Zealand. Now about to lose West Indies against West Indies in West Indies. I think in between there were no game for them. So Australia again, there are only two teams who have settled players, settled squad for World Cup. As we know, there are only two teams. That is India, three teams. Sorry, India, New Zealand, and England. Apart from these three, I think all the teams are in baffled situation. Which players they are going to take to the World Cup in UAE, because they have to adjust according to the UAE condition. They need spinners, they need middle order batsmen who can adapt to the such condition. They need a lower order, at least one or two big hitters who can change the game at any situation whenever the run rate required to get 12 runs per over, 15 runs per over. West Indies only have that. The plus point of West Indies is only that particular point. They have the big hitters. So I will be here for a few minutes. If you want to join, please join this channel. in-depth analysis with this. So tomorrow I am predicting England surely will win this game and avoid was the Pakistan team. But as we all know that Pakistan is unpredictable team. Who knows? He can they can fail the prediction of all others, all the people who are who are predicting that England will win the series. Already they have won, but will whitewash them. I will definitely let me see some comment box here. Messages in the comment box. Let me see. Please subscribe to my channel and ask the question if you want to ask. Your observation is much important. Your observation is very important for us, for this channel. For me, I want to know what do you observe, what my viewers, what this channel's viewers observe about cricket games. So, so these things happen. Birmingham wicket. I'm telling you that today, tomorrow, it's also the prediction of showers or rain might interrupt the game again. The curtailed game will not going to help Pakistan at all, because as the game going to be shorter, going to the shorter format, I think Pakistan have less chance, as we have seen in the second ODI. Let let's hope for the rain also. Rain, if the rain does not interrupt this game, I think this will be a very good game, because Pakistan, because the way it's a part of the world 50 over super league also. The points matter each and every game. The points definitely matter here. Pakistan want to win this particular game to get some points out of this series. And whereas England have the momentum, England have the players, they know the weakness of the Pakistan, this Pakistan team. They go all over Pakistan now tomorrow also, and they will definitely do their best. They will definitely bat for their best to win this particular match also. Pakistan need to learn from their mistakes, need to do whatever the best for winning the game. I think Misra and company Wakar units need to observe the England's weakness. They have the weakness. Their batting is very vulnerable, as we have seen in the last game. The last game, Hassan Ali just almost took the England's apart by taking those wickets. If England would have been bowled out for under 200 or 190, I think this game could have been won by Pakistan, because chasing in 47 overs 250 almost runs, and chasing in 47 overs 200 runs is just like a test game. Pakistan could have won that game. In that partnership between Gregory and Cars also played a very important role. This is the point I was talking about. If you are batting till 8 or 9, then you can have best chance of winning any tournament. If you have best chance of winning any series, any particular game from any situation. See, if yesterday was suppose I'm giving you just example. Suppose yesterday was a final. Yesterday the last match was, suppose that that was a semi-final or final. Then England would have won, could have won that semi-final or final in any tournament, because their loader order didn't collapse. Their loader order worked. Also, bowlers need to understand that in this modern era they need to get some runs, few runs, 6 runs, 10 runs, 15 runs, and so on. This is the case for our Indian cricket team also. The lower order doesn't get any run. However, in the case of New Zealand, Australia, West Indies, even South Africa, I see that the lower order gets everybody talks about Hassan Ali. Hassan Ali can become all rounder. I don't think so. Hassan Ali can become. He can just hit the ball. He does. He is a he does not believe in making runs by singles or doubles, though he has the ability, but he always believes in. He has one weak point that when he goes. He doesn't care about which ball is coming, whether short, good deliveries, bad delivery. He just go. His instincts say this ball I have to go in this over. I have to hit two sixes. Sometimes it works, but almost many times, almost all the times, it doesn't work. As it happened in the last game, Hassan Ali tried to smash the Parkinson, but he succeeded in that. But in the next over, what he has got, if he wants to be all rounder, he has to. Hassan Ali has to believe, has to stay on the crease to make some runs for his team because he has the capability. But what he thinks that okay, Pawan, I will take you. Let me finish this point. Hassan Ali thinks that it's all about hitting sixes. No matter what the situation is, he has the capability. He has the capability, but thinking I will hit sixes in each and every ball. I think out of 100 times you will succeed in at one time, but almost 99%, 99.9% you will fail. As it happened in the last game, you will get few runs definitely, but you will not cross your team over the line. This is the reality. I will take you, Pawan. I've given the link in the description box. Please check. I have given the link in the description box. Okay. So I have talked about Hassan Ali. Now I'm going to talk about in detail. Babar Azam has lots of weakness. Though he is a very good player, though he's a he. I don't know why the people of why the people of his country always compare with him to the great. I would consider him the great Virat Kohli because he has won so many unexpected games for India, just like MS Dhoni, single-handedly has won. Okay, okay, I will take you. So, okay, Pawan, how are you?
Hello,
Am I
can you?
audible? And hello,
Yeah, yeah.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good, Nitish. How are you?
So,
Yeah.
uh,
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. So, what are we discussing about right now?
So I was. I got a time now, so I joined this StreamYard because tomorrow is another game going to happen
Yeah,
in
yeah. I was just.
Birmingham.
Yeah. So, what?
In Birmingham, the third ODI again. I was discussing. You came no, you came late. I think 27 minutes. I was discussing that only. England versus Pakistan, the third ODI preview, and the West Indies versus Australia,
Australia.
the
Yeah.
third
What do you
T20I.
think? Yeah. I'm sorry for
Okay,
that. I'm sorry for that. Yeah.
please subscribe to my channel. Pavan is with us. If you want to join, please join with us,
Yeah.
with me and Pawan. So Pawan, we can continue with the conversation. I think I will use another 15 to 20 minutes as you are have come now. So I will use another 15 to 20 minutes. Then we will
Yeah.
leave. So
Yeah.
what is
Sure.
your take on tomorrow's game preview of England versus Pakistan, the third ODI, which is going to be played in Birmingham at Edgbaston? As we all know, Edgbaston pitch offers some assistance to the fast bowlers.
Hmm. True. Yeah. So I expect definitely that we know that England are going to whitewash Pakistan. So there's no doubt talking about that. But I want a
No,
fight from
I
Pakistan.
think it's yeah. Continue. You finish first, then I'll go for it.
Yeah, so I want to see Mohammad Hussain come to the squad, Hasnain to the squad tomorrow in place of Ashraf. I will keep Haris Rauf, Shine Afridi, and Hassan Ali. Hassan Ali and Shaheen Afridi, both their pace attack is really good. So they have to continue, even though they lost the series, they have to continuously keep those two together, because one day they actually they could be effective in the 2020 World Cup coming up for Pakistan. And definitely Pakistan will at least win one match in the 2020 series. I expect them to fight back against England. But we have to credit Ben Stokes' captaincy for sure in this ODI series. Even we saw a tweet from Morgan yesterday that he has credited Ben Stokes and the team, the second team yesterday, for their performance against Pakistan. So that's a good insight on that. Yeah.
Uh, do you think they will make more than two changes or any one or two changes, Pakistan cricket team, for tomorrow's game? I think they will definitely make one change. Fahim Asram, in place of Fahim Asram, they will play another player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mohammad Hussain, because he's a fast bowler and he has shown in the PSL. So I
No,
would pick
no,
him.
I think Pakistan need batting also. I think they'll
Yeah,
go for
that's
that
it.
spinner, left arm.
No, I also would like to replace Safraz Ahmed from Iman Al Haq. I would instead open with Mohammad Rizwan with Fakar Zaham tomorrow to see how Rizwan and because
Yeah, I
Rizwan
think
can bat quickly. He
I
has a good
think they
strike because Rizwan has been struggling at number 4. So I would like him to open with Fakar Zaham tomorrow, in my opinion, and then play Baba Razam. We will
and
have
they
Lokesh
have
Sharma batting at number 3. And then they need a keeper
they have
also to
done
support
mistake.
them.
I think changing the whole. Sarfraz, I think there is a place for Sarfraz Ahmad in the middle order. They are
That's what I'm
wasting
saying.
his talent by
Yes, that's what
sitting
I'm
him in
saying.
the outside. I think I think what I don't know what their mindset is about Sarfraz Ahmed. He was such a great captain. He won them such an important trophy against our cricket team India, and he just one series. I think he has lost in his captaincy 3-0 against Pakistan, as they say B team or C team. I don't think so. The Sri Lankans were at that time B or C team, because Hasaranga and all that were very good player at that time also. So I think
If you
they
want a
have done a
spinner, if
very,
you
I
want a
think,
spinner,
blunder by sending.
yeah. Okay, so I would want to rest Shadab Khan tomorrow and give Usman Kadir because he's a good spinner. So in the PSL also we saw that he had good spells. So I would give him a chance tomorrow as well, in my opinion, because already Pakistan have lost the series.
See, it's
There's no point. They should go in the third ODI and experiment the squad
no.
before the 2020
Now
series.
it's not the matter of series now, because it's a part of the World 50 over Super League point
Yeah,
also
yeah, but they have to
taken
experiment
into
the team.
consideration. So
But
each and every game is going to be important.
yeah, but I would experiment the Pakistan team and make 3 changes at least tomorrow for tomorrow's game, because they are not their batting order is poor. They have to make a change. Iman Al Haq, always he gets out by with his stance. He just planted his foot always with the swing ball of Saqib Mahmood and Bryden Cars. So I mean, we have to replace him just because he's Iman his nephew's cousin. Inzaman Al Haq's nephew doesn't mean that he is guaranteed a spot.
Okay, you are cutting out. You are just disconnecting. Let me just
Can you hear
you
me?
come back in a few seconds, 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, I think mine is problem. My Wi-Fi is getting problem. So Pavan, you come once again in one. My Wi-Fi is, I think, don't have enough speed. That's why you are getting disturbed. Come and join me once again. What can we do, Pavan? This is a low budget channel. We cannot do much. Yeah, I'll go for one spinner because England batsman haven't has not tested yet because last time Hassan Ali took the wickets, still they got last I think two or three cards, and Gregory have batted well, and they have again destroyed the hopes of Pakistan cricket fans.
But
And
I would
yours?
rather shut up Khan tomorrow and just give Usman Khadir. Otherwise, what's the point of keeping him in the squad?
Yeah, yeah.
For me, I would use him tomorrow. Then I would replace Safras Ahmad tomorrow because the wicket keeper is very important when it comes to the field. He has motivates players. I know about Safras Ahmad. I watched Pakistan mostly. How he has led the Pakistan the 2017 ICC Champions Trophy. So he should be given at least one ODI. Now two ODIs they lost. No, so I think he has to replace Iman Al Haq, and then I would replace Fahim Ashraf
Yes,
for Mohammad
yes,
Hafiz.
you're saying correct.
Yeah, so I would make three changes for Pakistan. For England, I think England is all right. I think they already won both the matches.
Hmm.
I If I want a change from England, I think they can make at least one change. It would be enough for tomorrow. Otherwise, I don't think. I think the squad is settled. I would give Dan Lawrence a chance because we saw him in the Test series against Sri Lanka, how he batted. He has patience. So I would give him a chance
Hmm.
probably, but otherwise, I think no
I
changes for
think
me.
he looks a very solid player for the middle order.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dan Lawrence, I think.
Yeah, I think he can replace James Wins or probably James Wins tomorrow probably. But otherwise, I don't see a change from England because their squad is settled. I mean, even the B squad is good, the A squad is good. In their conditions, they are good. So, for me, no change or one change.
Hmm.
For England. Yeah. So, shall we move to
No.
West Indies and
Now,
Australia?
what I think you are also thinking that Pakistan is going to be whitewashed tomorrow. No,
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
but I don't think so. My observation is different because they have lost the series already. Now they will play more for their places also, more controllable shots. They will play Fakar Zaman and all that, Babar Azam. I think these teams are missing the tricks. These teams like Pakistan, Sri Lankan players, even you should say now Australian players, they are not playing for themselves. If they play for themselves, if ultimately they will benefit the country or the nation, because
Yeah.
if
Because
they think that
when I
okay, I will stay.
Yeah, the problem is
Yeah,
the
add
hype.
that.
Sorry. The hyping up of Pakistan. Now the fans are hyping up about Pakistan because they just won against Zimbabwe, or because they played against Zimbabwe or Afghanistan or Ireland. They've been playing the lower team nations and they're winning series. Even they lost to Zimbabwe, I think this year. If I can remember, they lost the 2020 match against Zimbabwe as well. So I mean, Pakistan is not settled right now with that team. And I think Baba Azam has to be sacked as captain. I mean,
I
what's the point of losing like this much and let him concentrate on his batting? I mean, give Mohammad Rizwan or Shaheen Afridi as captain of Pakistan right now. Mohammad Rizwan is suitable because already he led the Multan Sultans to pre-SL also, the
lots
title.
of criticism they are facing.
Yeah.
Lots
For-
of criticism they are facing. I think don't deserve they don't deserve this type of harsh criticism also, because they are playing in different condition. They have come from just winning the series against, I know that those were the poor, very weak teams, but I think Pakistan is slightly better team than Sri Lanka. what do
yeah.
you what do you have observation about that?
I mean, the 2020 side is good. Pakistan. I mean, the mistake they made, Pakistan is not taking good players. I mean, where is Sajil Khan? Where is Dahani? Dahani, who was the man of the series in that PSL, where those picks should be taken in the squad. The Sanamas Dani, Then Shadil Khan is only in the 2020 squad. They should have taken him in the 50-50 because Imran Haq is always getting
I
out in
think
dismissal.
Pawan, you are disconnecting once again.
No, I think
Come,
yeah, I'm
no
okay.
problem.
I think yeah,
No
yeah.
problem. You come back. We will discuss about these games for more few minutes. I think let's go for
I think something wrong with the connection.
hello.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think in your side there's
No,
some problem.
what's
I
going
have no.
on here? Let
No,
me
no,
see my
I can
my
hear you.
network.
I
Let me
can hear
see.
you. Can you hear me?
Let me just see my network.
I think it's 12 as well. That's why probably could be the reason. I think your. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Nitish. You're muted. Nitish, you're muted. I think that's why. Okay, guys. Until Nitish is sorting out his connections. Okay. Okay, I'll discuss about the West Indies versus
Okay,
Australia.
now.
Okay. Shall we move to the West Indies
Hmm.
versus Australia series? Because anyway, there's
I
no
think
point.
West Indies will definitely win the series.
Yeah,
West
for
Indies will
sure.
definitely win the series today
But I don't.
because it's 12 now. It past 12. I think after
Yeah, continue. I would.
because they have got the players. They have got the players. They can win from any situation. Are you
Yeah,
getting that?
yeah. I
But
got that. Yeah,
Australians are disintegrated they in this series because they haven't got the players. Their players, I think, replaced by some older players like Daniel Christian, Matthew Wade. I think they are
uh,
not confident. They don't look any confident. They are. I think Mitch Marsh has got only 150. Their batting looks very vulnerable and very weak in this particular series against West Indies.
I think the issue with Australia is that they're not playing Alex Carey in the middle order. That's a big issue. They shouldn't. They should
Yeah.
actually make.
Why they are not playing that particular player, Alex Carey? Can you
I
have
have,
news?
I have no
I don't
idea.
have any news.
You should ask Aaron
Okay,
Finch.
then leave that topic.
No. But
Hmm. I
if
think
Alex
they
Carey
will get.
if Alex Carey comes to the squad, he should either be replaced by Moises Hendricks or he should be replaced by Dan Christian because both of them they are not doing anything actually in the 2020s we saw they are not contributing at all with the bat or ball. I would rather leave out Dan Christian for the rest of the series because I think he's too old. He's 38 years. I just checked his stats. He's 38 years. So I would replace him with Alex Carey.
Is Stoinis is playing Stoinis, Marcus Stoinis, the all-rounder?
I think he's playing. Yeah, he should be in
He's
the
playing,
team
but
anyway.
he's not doing anything. He's not doing
Yes.
anything.
Yeah, but we know about Stoinis what he did for Delhi Capitals in the IPL in UAE conditions, especially. He will be very effective. I'm telling you now. He's a very good all rounder. So they should continue keep,
Uh,
even though it's out of form, they should keep.
he no he is a player, he is a player, you can trust him, you can trust him in the middle order because he looks solid when he comes, always comes on to the crease, and he the way he played the he has all the strokes, he can hit huge sixes, and also
Oh,
plays
I
the
think
second
Stoinis is
fiddle
not in
role
the
in
squad.
the team, so he
Stoinis is not in the squad. I just checked. I'm sorry about that.
what
He's not in the squad. He's not in the Australian 2020 squad
uh,
against West.
Not that's why I have asked you this about Marcus
Yeah.
Stoinis.
So now,
I know,
so
I
now for
knew,
the
I have seen some highlights.
now for the 2020 World Cup, they definitely have to have Marcus Stoinis. They have to have David Warner. They have to have Steve Smith back in the squad. 100% sure. If they don't have Steve Smith or David Warner,
At de- at
Australia
de-
have no chance. Australia have
and
no chance of reaching the
and
semi-finals.
definite
Yeah, continue.
semi-final. Forget about semi-final. I think they don't have any chance of winning at least two games. One games they can win.
I disagree with you. I think Australia can win more
I
than
think
one game for sure. For sure.
I
That's
don't
because
know about the in which pool they are, but
no, I
do
think
you have
with
any idea about the pool
Pakistan.
system?
Wait, can you give me 1 second? I'll check. You can continue talking. I'll check on that.
Okay, please subscribe to my channel In-Depth Analysis with Nitish. If anyone wants to join this channel with us and have a live discussion on cricket which is going around the world, please join my channel, join this video. I have shared my in my description box the link of this particular video. So today we have another game because today it's 12 or 12:05. So today only we have two games between England and Pakistan at Birmingham, and one game about to start in 4 to 5 hours between Australia and West Indies.
Give me a
Have you
sec.
got it?
I think. Wait, give me a sec. I don't think
I think
wait.
they are in the pool of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, I think, is playing qualifier. I think they are in the pool of India.
I had it
Indian
before, but
cricket.
I think I lost the this thing.
Okay,
Anyway,
no problem, no problem.
yeah.
It's
Anyway,
we
I
can
think,
talk this.
yeah. Anyway, I think in West Indies, anyway, West Indies are very good in their home soil, especially in 2020 because they beat Sri Lanka 2-1. Then they had a very close series against South Africa. Even though they lost all 5 games, they were competitive. And they've been consistently playing 2020 matches before they came to play against Australia. So I think West Indies are in a good form compared to Australia. So
I think West Indies will get through somehow in the semis. In my
but
view, in my opinion.
I don't think they might win it. They have a
But
chance to win.
continuously, I think law of averages also plays the role because they won the last T20 World Cup. This time also they are not going to win this time. In my opinion, I think
I think
you are
India
saying
has more
correct. They will
chance.
not make to the India. See, if you're talking about Indian cricket team, it's
Okay, I found the
all.
table. Okay, so Australia with New Zealand, Pakistan, and West Indies, and they with the qualification they'll meet A1 or B2.
I think they will win only two qualifiers. When they will not going to win against this New Zealand, Pakistan, and all that. Who is the third one? Men.
No, I think they'll win against Pakistan. For my opinion, I don't think they'll win
No.
against New Zealand
I
or
don't think Pakistan will be. Remember me. Pakistan will be different team in UAE in T20s
True.
World
Yeah,
Cup.
but
I'm telling
if
you
A1,
because
yeah,
Pakistan always surprise the people of the world. Remember that.
yeah, but I
They
think
don't know
in
how they are going to perform. They don't know themselves also whether they will do well or not in the World Cup. I think
I think
anything about India versus Sri Lanka update. Do you have? I don't have any
yeah,
update
I
today.
have one update. There was an update today. Grant Flower has been replaced by the Sri Lankan, sorry, as batting coach, and the Sri Lankan
Navratna.
under-19 head coach has become the batting coach of Sri Lanka.
Who is that? Who is that?
Give me 1 sec. I gave this. Wait,
I
can you
think
give
somebody who is having long name.
Dhammika Sudarshana,
Who
under
is
19
that?
head.
I have never heard about Damika Sudar.
I
Damika
think he has.
Prasad, I know.
No, this is the Sri Lanka under-19 head coach currently, Dhammika Sudarshana. He has been. I think he's the head coach of. He was head coach of Richmond College before in Gaul. It's a school. It's a school in
Pawan
Gaul.
can. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, see, local coaches are always good for the national team.
Even I
I
haven't heard of
always
him.
have a thought.
Even I also haven't heard of him. I think he's going to be replaced under-19 by I think Avishka Gunawardena, and then
Vardhane.
Mahela Jayawardena is going to be the advisor of Sri Lanka under-19. I just
Oh,
got information.
see, whoever is coming at whatever post, I think they will definitely benefit the Sri Lankan as a whole. Sri Lankan cricket team, whichever side, under 19, under 16, or even the national side, whatever post they are getting, because the local coaches, local languages, communicating with the players, these all things matters.
Yeah, you're right.
Communication is the best. I think communication is the key here. Mickey, they are the players are comfortable in communication with the Mickey Arthur? I don't think so. I'm talking about Sri Lankan players especially.
No, because they communicating Sinhala. So some players, Sinhala is
Hmm.
a native language in Sri Lanka. So some
Singular,
of the players
singular.
don't know English. Some players don't know
Hmm.
English, and they get by the captain. Normally, the captain only translates what Mikiata says to some
Hmm.
of the players. So it's very difficult in terms of communication
That
with foreign
see,
coaches. Yeah.
there is a definitely communication gap. This is
Hmm.
also the main factor of poor performances of Sri Lankan players,
Yeah,
isn't it?
hopefully Mikiata leaves during the next 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah, he will definitely. Yeah, yeah. I also thinking this that Mickey Arthur should leave. I know that Sri Lanka is not going to ahead in the World Cup like in the semi-finals. I hope they should at least.
Yeah, the
Nobody
issue is
knows
that
that Sri Lanka might going to.
now the issue is that
But
if
after
they win,
World Cup,
yeah, can you give me a second?
after
Okay,
World Cup,
yeah. So now Sri
bolo
Lanka
bolo.
in Group A. They are in Group A with Papua New Guinea, Oman, and Ireland. Okay. Now, if they win that group,
Okay.
they will actually they have to play against Australia, New Zealand, Pakistan, and West Indies. Do you think they have a
Now they
chance
have
against
got
those?
chance. They have chance. If you think far away from here, they have got a chance. I think they need to settle the team first. What pace attack, which spinners they are going to play. They need to fix the role. I think they need two or three batsmen in the middle order who can play all the way through 20 overs. In my opinion, I'm giving you my observation. They need Dhananjay De Silva also in the T20 format. They need, I think, bring back Angelo Matthews. They need desperately. They are needing Angelo Matthews because his experience going to count. He has also played some important knocks in UAE also because
Yeah,
UAE condition will help.
yeah, definitely.
I have see I have seen the stats of Sri Lankan team. That's why I'm telling all these things because I haven't watched almost 70% of the games of the Sri Lankan team. Last time I watched Sri Lanka versus India 2017, and then this time around in 2000, I think 20 January February time when Sri Lanka came here for two T20Is. That's the
So you
only
want
match I have watched.
after that?
Yeah,
I've
but
been
still I
watching.
know because still I know the things because I used to watch highlights of the cricket games.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah, in a way, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
highlights
But
is only of 15 to 20 minutes. You can analyze what is going on in the international games.
yeah, but
So
Sri Lanka
Pawan,
in a yeah, but Sri Lanka in a real crisis without actually with yeah missing Kusan Mendis and Danushka Gunatilak. If
hmm,
those players were
no,
there,
no, they are in a good shape by missing those players. I'm telling you. See, this is all about luck. Might be this might be the blessing in disguise for this particular team. See, performance also helped the situation. If Kusal Mendes, Dikwela, and Gunathilka have won the game for Sri Lanka, had won the game for Sri Lanka, and have runs on their backside, they will definitely haven't got this particular harsh punishment, lengthy punishment. The
True.
punishment would have been very short if they had performed for their countries. I think performance also played a major roles in their debacle, those players debacle.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
performance, I think selectors and the team management and the what is the investigating team has considered performance also. if
yeah. In the
if
contracts, yeah,
I am a very good run getter. If I do a small mistake like this by breaking the bio bubble, I wouldn't have got such a harsh punishment because there are lots of backing if you are performing. But the Niroshan and Mendes hasn't performed at all in the recent past. That's why the punishment has got very lengthy. I think 1 year punishment from all the internet cricket formats.
yeah. But
They
can I
are banned from
remind you
all.
one incident? Like, okay, so Sri Lanka recently, I think 3 years ago, in my memory, against West Indies, Dinesh Chandimal was caught in a ball tampering incident, and he didn't even get banned, or even he didn't get fined by Sri Lanka cricket. Okay, then you know the Australia and South Africa series, what happened with Steve Smith, Bancroft, and I think Warner, yeah, Warner. Those three players got banned for 1 year. So I mean, some yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
see, these
we should
things
have
happened in
banned.
Asian countries. I think PCB also gives very harsh punishment to their players. PCB.
Yeah, so yeah, that issue with
Uh,
sorry, with Uniscan also
but
getting
see,
yeah,
when your deeds are going to globalize like this, bad deeds, bad things are going to globalize like this, then they are forced to give such type of punishment, like happened with Bancroft, Steve Smith, and all that, three
mm,
Warner, because whatever their tampering was very televised all over the world. Everybody knew about that. They have
mm.
done some mistakes. So they have the cricket Australia board, Australia board cricket, whatever, CBA, what they call,
CSA, I think, Australia board. Yeah,
CAB, I think Cricket Australia board were forced at that time. Okay, we are going to ban these players for 1 year, but after that, see, by the time your memories, you are not, I think things changed by the time. I think
yeah.
streaming
These
has
three,
stopped.
I think these three players will learn something at least. I hope.
Are you visual to me? Am I visual to you? Sorry.
Yeah, I think you muted me, right? I don't know.
No, 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 no. I think my PC has got. I think okay. Pawan will leave.
Yeah,
I think
I
he's
think it's enough.
hanged.
Yeah, I
Hanged.
think.
Yeah,
Thank you so
it's
much
a
for the
lot of
opportunity.
thank. Okay, we'll meet in the next video.
Yeah,
Till
we'll
then,
meet in the next
goodbye.
one.
We'll see in the
Goodbye.
next
Night.
video.
Good night,
Thank
23.
you. Good night. Please in from that side only because it's hang now. I'm going to end this.